And he could have gone to the king and said, well, I'm not one of those. I wasn't a part of that. But no, David went to his quarters and he had his windows open towards Jerusalem. And he got down on his knees, his normal 3 times a day, and prayed and gave thanks before his God, as he's done always. And God honored that. He honors anything that puts him first, because it pleases us to bless him, and it pleases him that we want to bless him. It's not about position and power. It's about honoring who has given us all things, which is life more than anything else. An opportunity to share the word of God. Matthew 10:32 says, everyone who acknowledges me before men, I also acknowledge before my Father who's in heaven. And Daniel was an excellent example of that kind of a man. And so was Jesus. In his flesh, he knew where he was going, but he was determined to follow after his king and his father. And then all these men came in agreement and making petition and plea before his Lord, and found Daniel. I keep saying David. I got David on my mind. I'm
because
sorry.
David is my man.
Yeah. And they decided, when the king, they went before the king and told him about David. Daniel. I got Daniel. And Daniel. Ooh, the king. The king was upset because he had a heart for Daniel. He had a heart for him because he had seen the qualities that God had put in this man's life. He trusted him. And he was even thinking about making him the highest over everyone. He hadn't said it, but the handwriting was on the wall that Daniel was going to be the one that would be over everyone because the king trusted him. And these men came with these lies about him. They said, King, you made this law, and this man is praying before another God. He's praying before another God. And you know what we have to do, because your law can't be changed. And when the king heard this, he was distressed. And he said, how can I deliver Daniel? And he thought about it, but he had made this promise that he made this law, he couldn't change it. And he had to come to the agreement that he had to honor this. But the king commanded, and Daniel was brought and cast into the den of lions. But the king said to Daniel, may your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you. Now he's saying this, excuse me, with a hope